difference here. Right, this is UK, this is American. Rice pudding. As we all know, this is a food channel after all, it's not a bodybuilder's channel. Right, hi and welcome back to the YouTube. Full day of eating in America today, so this is me going from like 245 pounds, 265 pounds in a day because it's American food. Meal one, you'll never guess. We've got rice pudding in a big Ziploc bag because if you watched the Vegas food haul video, you know that ESN sent a big parcel with all the supplements out to Vegas. We're now in Jersey, which is East Coast, so we've had like a 4 and a bit hour flight. Instead of getting to send another parcel out to here, what I did was just put what I needed of rice pudding and the other supplements, like we've just got bags of shit over here. Put that in a Ziploc bag and just fly it over with me. My suitcase was massively overweight and I had to pay 100 quid, but oh well, saved ESN sending another delivery. For those of you who watched my previous 4 days of eating and you're now panicking thinking, fucking hell, it's going to be the same again, because I'm starting with rice pudding, it's not. When I'm traveling, especially in America at the minute, I've decreased my meals to sort of 5 a day rather than 6 meals a day, just to make it a little bit easier because I am so fucking busy. So we just condensed the meals to slightly higher servings, just to get it in a bit easier. So meal one, let me read it out. We have 120 grams of rice pudding, 60 grams of whey isolate, 85 grams of frozen fruit, 50 grams dark chocolate. I'll do 2 Rice Krispie treats and 25 grams of honey on the rice pudding. So we're gonna whip that up now. Fun facts about Rice Krispie treats in the States. These are just Squares bars, the same as the UK, but they're way smaller. Like, here's it in relation to an iPhone for comparison. Don't know if that helps. Oh, Em's got a UK Squares bar, so we're gonna get a more accurate comparison right now. This is science. Okay, it's not as too dissimilar as I thought. It is when you actually flatten the packaging. So like, you got the size difference here. Right, this is UK, this is American. The American ones are a lot gooier and they're the same amount of carbs, they're just a way smaller volume of food. Yeah, how interesting. I prefer the American ones. So with this meal as well, I'm doing a copious amount of salt. It might be my pre-workout meal, I'll be honest, I'll probably eat one more meal before I go and train, it'll just be a bit of a lighter meal. Right, we got the rice pudding, the flavour powder, salt, dark chocolate, frozen raspberries on top. Then we're going to do the honey in a nice little bear container. And then we've got our whey paste, whey drip, whatever you want to call it, that we will slap on top. DOS Squares bar. Final thing that we will have is, obviously, even though we're traveling, we're still getting, that better not open, all our vitamins in. So we've got 2 ESN digestive enzymes to take, a few GDAs, and then 600 milligrams of betaine HCl as well, all for digestive purposes. Bosh, meal one with the Rice Krispie treats. This is about 1,000 calories. I don't know if we're going to train at 12 or earlier, so I may train after one meal, but I'll probably train after 2 meals, so I think it will be 12, but I wasn't sure, so make sure to get this one in case it is earlier. Yeah. Right, meal one finished, 4 more to go. It's like 8 at the minute, so a bit later than I'd normally eat the first meal, but we'll be going to bed a bit later. So I've got client work to do now. Then we're going to head to the gym, I think, for 12, but obviously that's still to be confirmed. So I'll probably get another meal in at about 10:30ish. So I'll see you then. Right, we're back. I've done some work. I'm halfway through proof watching the leg session from yesterday because Em has been filming and editing for me. and then I'm just like watching it to make sure I'm not going to get cancelled from anything left in. And then we put them live, so it's been very helpful. This next meal one is one that has changed occasionally. Usually I've been doing like, I've only got one left because, well, it's M's actually, but these like little pots of just microwave rice, they're like Uncle Ben's from the UK. It's just Minute Maid sticky rice or Viti rice or whatever. I've been doing 2 pots there and they're like 50 grams a pot. But today I am going to do just a bagel with 225 grams of chicken breast and then 150 grams of pineapple and a bit of olive oil in the chicken to get the fats up. So Emma's just very kindly meal prepped some. We have a load of steak mince there. The light's gone a bit weird, and some chicken there. So we're gonna get some chicken, and we've got some big fucking wild American bagels, which are obviously higher carb than the shitty little UK bagels. Right, because we had additional carbs in meal 1, this meal can be quite a little bit lighter, so we've just got one bagel with 225 chicken, so a little bit of chicken on the side, and I've got 150 grams of pineapple, frozen pineapple there. I'll let it defrost a little bit, and I'll eat it after I've eaten the bagel, with plenty of water, plenty of salt on there as well, because obviously this is now the pre-workout meal. And then we are gonna head to the gym. I've got push today with Kyle. Probably not filming push today because you've seen the last 2 sessions, and I think the 3rd session of me just getting horrifically bullied is probably a bit much. So, full day of eating today. I said, oh my god, my legs are in absolute pieces today. Everything hurts. My back's also more sore because we were back 2 days ago. I don't know why. DOMs are like always worse for me 48 hours after, rather than just the day after. So my legs tomorrow are going to feel lovely, but they're going to grow. So that is all that matters. I'm going to sit here, catch up on some YouTube because I've missed countless podcasts and I'm behind. I'm not happy about it. So I'm going to catch up, finish doing some work this morning, and then head to the gym for about 12. It's currently 10:30, so about 90 minutes before training, I eat my pre-workout meal as usual. So that doesn't change even when we're travelling. But I'm going to enjoy this. Right then, we're at Iron Revolution, as I said, got pushed with Kyle. On the way here, we went to Walmart. I was going to film them there, but I forgot. Got some more rice for my meal later. Got a Gatorade, sugary Gatorade, with a good amount of carbs in it. I think it's 60 grams of carbs. Just under 60. About 50 grams of carbs in this, so I drink this whilst I train, which is like my usual 50 grams of intro. Rice for post-workout, I've got an energy drink for pre-workout. So that's that. This is the current intro whilst I travel. I'll normally just, I've got a Hydroload with me, so ESM, which is currently 25% off, I think, all Vitamins Performance this week. So Code Eagles, get on that. I'll always travel with Hydroload for the electrolytes, and then for intra-workout, you know, you've seen for legs and stuff, I've done a combination of Gatorade and Hydroload when it's a more demanding session. For push today, I'm just going straight carbs, as I have Hydroload in the mornings anyway. So that's where we're up to. Going to wait for Carl to get here because he's currently 10 minutes late. I mean, we were 5 minutes late, but he's 10 minutes late, so it's poor stuff. I think he's scared for push, personally. He's just intimidated by my voluptuous chest that doesn't exist. But no, we're going to get to it. I'm not going to film, so we'll catch you after for post-workout and whatever else we get up to the rest of the day. Right, we're back from training. So we've got a bit of a change of plan. Well, not really. Em and I are going back out to spend some time with Carl and Melissa in a bit. And we're going to go out for a meal tonight with them. So the final meal will be changed from the usual, but that is very accurate for a full day of eating whilst in America, is an off-plan meal. An off-plan a day keeps the first place medals away. Intra-wise, obviously we had 30 grams of carbs. 50 grams of carbs, sorry, with the Gatorade. Very nice fruit punch flavour, is enjoyable. For post, we have our rice checks, right, which are the gluten-free cereal. We have 150 grams. on the dot. Then we'll put 25 grams of honey on top of that to get some extra carbs in. I also am doing some fruit juice. We have some Welch's Mango Twist, pretty much just full of sugar. Again, just an easy way to increase the quantity of carbs without having to eat a stupid volume of food. So I'll do 300 ml of that, which is 35 grams of carbs, which is pretty mental. You don't get that in the UK. 60 grams of whey isolate and 20 grams of dark chocolate for the fats, which is the 90% Lindt. Same as what I use in the UK, just an American variation. Flavour wise for the whey protein, an undisclosed tub of protein that Kyle very kindly gave me just because I'm going to run out of the ESN whey isolate. We only had one tub for 2 weeks and I've gone through it like no tomorrow. So they gave me a marshmallow milk flavoured whey isolate, which is actually not as good as ESN, but it is very nice. Just taken my 5 capsules of a GDA, so about 600 milligrams of berberine. For the blood glucose management, we're then going to pour the whey over the rice checks. Beautiful. And then finally the 25 grams of the Bare honey. Pure honey, clover honey. And there we have it, the world's easiest way to get in shitloads of carbs and quality protein. I'm going to go and eat this. These rice checks are unbelievable. It literally tastes like I'm eating, well, it doesn't taste, feels like I've just eaten a bowl of rice. That's how easy it digests. It doesn't give you that massive fucking spike and crash that cereal normally does. Bosh. The best way I can describe rice checks to anyone in the UK. They aren't like some mind-blowing cereal in terms of taste and flavour. They're like a shreddy but lighter is the best way I can describe it. I think because they're gluten-free, they just digest like fucking air. I'm going to assume they're some sort of rice-based cereal because they're called rice checks, but they've just got fuck all in them. Like, it's just clean and it tastes pretty good, especially with the honey and a decent whey flavour. It's very fucking enjoyable. So, big fan of rice checks. They will certainly be used, I'm sure, in many carb loads to come over here in the States. Welch's Mango, lovely, but fuck me, you can taste the artificial shit in there. Certainly would not be a daily staple if I was on a meal plan out here, but for the short time out here, I'll enjoy it. All right, that's meal 3 boxed off. Obviously set up for 5 meals today. With us now going out for the off plan. That will obviously exceed slightly one of my macroed calories. I think it's quite a fancy steak place we're going to, so it'll still be really clean food. Just probably more of it than I was expecting. So we'll do one more meal on plan today, which will be a beef, rice and pineapple. And that should see me through. I think we're going out for a bit first. We're going to go get some steps in somewhere together. I think we're going to like a fucking festive pumpkin farm patch shit thing that Emily's very excited for because she wants to do that. And obviously I do as well, that's what I have to say. But no, it will actually be quite nice just to spend some time there really. So I will probably take that meal with me and either eat it in the car or at Kyle's after before we go out for an actual meal this evening. That is likely going to be the plan. Tonight at the meal, obviously I don't really want to be that guy that just whips out a camera when we're all trying to have like some downtime. I'll at the very bare minimum take a photo of my food and then put it on screen later and then talk to you about it after. Give you my thoughts, my rundown, my review. As we all know, this is a food fucking channel after all, it's not a fucking bodybuilders channel. But yeah, that's what we're up to. I've got a little bit of check-ins to do and then we're going to head out. So see you for the meal prep of the beef and rice. Right, we are slightly in a rush, not massively. We're trying to work out where we're going. What I've done is microwave my 2 rices now. Right then, Tupperware. 1 rice, 2 rices. Then we need 2 50 beef mince in there. Right, I'm going to microwave that just to heat up the beef mince a little bit, and then just potentially eat it now, maybe eat a little bit of it now, and then take the rest with me. Lovely, so we have meal 4, fuckloads of beef mince, good amount of olive oil on this as well for the fats, and then the final meal is likely going to be a steak with potatoes or fries and some veg. We don't actually know the menu. Maybe burger, we'll see, but got this meal to eat a little bit of, and then take the rest with me. So, bosh, that is meal 4. Right then, we're still at home, as you can tell. It is 5 PM, 4 meals deep, so we're a little bit ahead. I end up just eating that full beef mince meal now, just to save a bit of time. But what I would say, if you are travelling on a full day of eating, I did do a full video of like how to stay more on plan whilst you travel, whilst I was in Croatia. But if you just bring shitty little disposable Tupperwares, or buy some when you're out here, it makes life so much easier just for storing like meal prepping meals and making a meal just take out with you. Alright, so I could have taken that meal out with me if I needed to. Obviously I'm not in my usual routine. Plans were up in the air, I didn't know what we were doing. Ended up having a bit longer here than I thought, so I ate it straight out of the Tupperware here, but if we did have to rush out, it would have been easy. And that helps you stay more on plan. So that went well. We're going to head over to theirs. We've got dinner at 8, which will be nice. And then we're going to come back here and sleep because we go to bed quite early. But we're just tidying up and packing a little bit now because tomorrow morning at 7 AM, going to go train arms with Kyle. And then he's got a flight to catch, and we've got to head into the centre in New York for midday to drop the car off in Times Square, and then we've got a few days in New York. So a very busy day. So we're going to pack now because when we get back after dinner, it's going to be late. We're going to want to sleep, and then tomorrow morning we've got to get up and go out early. So yeah, that's where we're up to. So I will see you. Next clip will probably be showing you the dinner, and I'll round off the video from there. Probably a bit of a quick one today, but that has been what every day's eatings look like pretty much what's been over here. Right, and we just had dinner. I'm outside because we just got back. Emmy is currently down the street over there taking pictures of the madly lit up house, because in America Halloween's like a massive thing, so all the houses around here have like mad decorations out as if it's like Christmas, more so than people do for Christmas in the UK, to be fair. It's fucking everywhere and like mega over the top. Pretty cool, but it's just not a thing in the UK. So she's taking a picture of that. Had an unbelievable dinner with Carla and Alyssa. It's like a really bougie steakhouse. Had 2 different rolls of sushi to start, some garlic bread and some meatballs. We all like shared different starters, so that was good. Then I had a New York strip steak with some M's when you get hit by a car, with some fries. M had some massive pork chop thing. Carl had a steak, and Alyssa had some chicken meal, and it was pretty fucking good. So yeah, we're back now. So that rounds off quite a nice time as Emily joins in New Jersey. We are hitting arms tomorrow morning, we decided, so it's currently nearly 11 PM, which is quite late for Em and I. We normally go to bed about 9. It's going to be very dark here, but you can still just about see me. So it's like 11 now, going to shower, sleep, and then back at Iron Revolution for 8 AM sharp tomorrow morning to hit some arms. But yeah, that was a very nice meal. Right, that pretty much concludes our stay at the lovely dungeon here. That is that. Let's give a quick synopsis of rough calories. Obviously with that steak meal, I have no idea what the calories were. I replaced it for a meal. So I ate 4 usual full meals as you've seen. Now that steak meal on top, which is obviously going to be high calorie, especially with all the starters and whatnot. So I think it'll probably put me around the 5k mark for the day. Yeah, so if I'd eaten my last meal, it would have taken me to 4,600, so 4,600 calories. The last meal I've got on here was only 500 calories. So realistically, probably 5.5 today after that, which is good because I need to get some weight back on. Em's going at least 5.5, maybe 6. Welcome to America. But no, that was good. I will see you in the next one. We got a New York vlog food video. I don't know what the title will be, but that's going to be up next. So look forward to that, and hopefully you've already watched me die training legs, because that was a very good session.